Hi viewers, bit of an unusual video today for you. We're going to start with my 20 for 20s that finally arrived. I'm sure I'm probably the last person in the UK to get mine. Even friends that I put onto them got theirs before me, even though I ordered them in yonks ago. Anyway, for those that haven't seen, which I'm sure probably most of you have, this is the British George and the Dragon 20 for 20 coin. £20 face value, and delivered free to us obviously in the UK, so cost us £20 per coin.
£20 for £20.
£20 for £20, maximum of 3 per household unfortunately, but there you go.
Shame.
Anyway, there's the specs there, denominations £20, diameter, weight 15.71 grams, and unusually for the Royal Mint, it's minted in 999 fine silver. So they've obviously finally cottoned on to a trend that people want 999 instead of 925 or 958. Anyway, so that's those three. So moving on to our next coin, which was really inspired by Salivate Metal's interest in our competition, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah,
it was. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to that then.
Move on to the main feature.
Yes. So here we have our lovely spooky Halloween coin. Alright, I can do that, don't mind.
Finger marks on it.
Let's have a closer look at this Halloween coin. Yeah, let it focus. And handcrafted by Igor himself.
Yes.
He was obviously very bored one day.
Yeah, took me ages carving out a mould for it.
Makes a change from me spending hours making the props for you to do one. Lift it up a bit.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
There we go. Just slightly off shot there. Yeah, CCT and Igor with the
lovely
skull in
there.
the centre.
Oh, that was a pain to carve. That was a pain. Yeah.
So I've forgotten what I was going to say.
That's all right. We'll leave this one in because, well, we've only got the one coin.
Well, yeah, this video was really inspired by Salivate Metal, wasn't it? His intrigue into the competition, wasn't it? About the dissolving of the panda.
Yes, yeah.
So we thought we'd cast a coin in gallium for him.
Yeah, so we could sort of have a bit of a showcase of how we went about with our...
Yes, and perhaps you'd like to give us some info on gallium, which is obviously what this...
Well, yeah, this coin is made from gallium, spoon there. It's an interesting metal. It's part of the transition metals, I think.
Semiconductor.
It's used in semiconductors,
yes,
which is what makes it so expensive. It's also quite rare. So it wasn't discovered until 1875, which is quite recent when you consider that things like gold have been around for centuries. Well, not even centuries, millennia almost. And so it's very rare. It's quite expensive, therefore.
Pound a gram.
£1 a gram, yeah, which is what, $1.60 a gram.
Yeah,
something like that.
$1.50
a gram. It's soft and silvery white, as you can see.
Well, metallic.
It's used in semiconductors and all sorts of horrible stuff. And it has a melting point of 29.76 degrees Celsius, which is something silly like 87 degrees Fahrenheit. So basically it melts at room temperature, which is how we can make stuff out of it nice and easily. It's used in magic tricks and things for melting spoons. Yeah, and
it's also used in it's
used in plutonium reactors. It's made into
to the bomb, isn't it?
Yes, it's
used to form alloys, basically metal alloys. Isn't
it reacts with every metal very easily. I mean, we've tried making videos where we've used it to dissolve aluminium cans before. which is quite an
Yes.
expensive endeavour because you put gallium on the can and you lose the gallium. But basically, it destroys aluminium. It breaks up its metallic lattice.
And there are strict regulations for transporting it because of its reaction with aluminium and metals. But specifically aircraft aluminium.
You're not allowed to send it by plane, if you can guess that, because it will basically destroy the plane.
If it leaks, which it can if it reaches 29 degrees.
But yeah, as you said, it's used in nuclear bombs. It's made into a plutonium alloy to stabilise the plutonium. It's a very small amount of gallium they use. It's very, very minute amount. But
so anyway, I'm sure you can all guess what we're about to do with this lovely gallium round.
999 gallium.
Yes. Right, let's do this then.
So what better way to destroy a spooky Halloween coin than in a witch's brew?
Witch's cauldron.
Witch's cauldron.
For Halloween.
Yeah. So should we drop him in? Destroy my name first. Hubble, bubble, toil and trouble, in the cauldron boil and bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron boil and bake. Round the cauldron. Frog in my throat.
Frog from the cauldron.
Yeah, he's jumped out. Round and round the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Bit of Macbeth there for you.
Are we actually getting a melt?
Yeah, we are getting a melt. He's dripping.
I can see your name slowly disappear there.
The teeth. He's clearly been chewing on some nasty sweets this Halloween. His teeth are going. All those caramel apples. Is that on the caramel? We call them toffee apples.
Yeah.
I think. Well, you'll have to enlighten us, viewers, on your own cultures for this time of year. I know Halloween's more popular in America than it is here.
Yeah, I think it's growing in popularity, isn't it?
It's not something we really celebrate, is it? But, as a nation.
No, but we've had kids come round here, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we have.
Yeah. Dressed up.
Oh, and up to his eyes. Give him a dunk, like a biscuit. A lovely, silvery Halloween biscuit.
That's a cookie to my US viewers.
Oh yeah, cookies. So awkward this, the pond being between us and your viewers. Does, however, mean that we can upload this video 5 hours later than we have to normally, for some of you. He's going. All of my hard work.
So for those of you who are wondering how on earth we're going to retrieve our gallium from the cauldron, we're just going to filter it through a paper towel.
To be honest, I was thinking about that. All we have to do is leave it to cool.
Very true.
Stick it in the fridge.
Yeah, we could just stick the cauldron in the fridge and then retrieve our lump of gallium from the bottom.
Fish it out. Lovely.
We have fireworks going off in the background.
Witch's cauldron, courtesy of Mrs. CCT.
Yeah. One of her props, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not saying she's a witch or anything.
No. That's alright, she won't murder me if she sees this.
No, she did lend us the cauldron.
She did know that we were borrowing the cauldron and the food dye to turn the boiling water green.
Except it wasn't boiling.
No. Well, I wouldn't be sticking my fingers in it if it was.
Exactly.
Nice and boring, considering you've seen this before, but
yeah.
The water's gone a bit cold now, it's taking ages to...
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just a little bit of a insight into how we did that trick.
Yeah, and we'll just show you briefly how we did the pandas.
Yeah, shall I just drop this in?
Yeah, drop that in there.
Okay.
A bit of a fizz there. Yes, This is the one of the fake pandas in question, which we still have in our possession. We're saving it for a rainy day to...
in case no one ever sends us some silver to destroy, or
fake
silver.
silver.
Yeah, we wouldn't destroy real silver, but you know what I mean.
They can send us some real silver if they want.
Yeah.
Always welcome. Yeah, so we're saving that one for a rainy day, and we'll come up
run
with a
out
way
of money to buy fake silver, and we've
Yeah.
still got YouTube.
We'll terminate that another day. But how we actually made that is with a modelling product, which are these little plastic pellets that you literally drop into boiling water, and then, as you can see, you fish them out with a wooden spoon and basically mould it in your hand. Obviously you've got to have robust hands, like you need to bear the temperature, but
All very thick gloves.
and then when it cools, obviously it goes like these strands. So basically we got that panda. Yeah, that's sweat on the back of my glove because I'm actually sweating. That's why I'm wearing it. The sweater is making me sweat.
We basically made a huge lump of this
A lump of that plastic, and
we jammed the panda into it.
no, we didn't actually. No, I pressed it over the top of the panda
Alright.
on the kitchen worktop, as you do.
Just, you know.
Yeah, so just pushed the plastic over it and then left it to cool. And
Got a couple of those moulds, haven't we?
yeah, and there's the other.
That's the one that worked better, I
That's the
think.
2013 fake panda there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how that was done. And just at the end here, we'll show you how we made the CCT and Igor gallium bullion coin.
I'd say it was more of a proof. The amount of times we've had to cast it.
Proof. Anyway, that's about that for that video.
We've got our little old 80th skull.
Yeah, you can see you cracked your candle now.
Yeah, that was the gallium freezing, unfortunately.
Yeah, we had to put it in the freezer because it wasn't cooling fast enough for us to make this
We don't
video.
need the mould anymore, do we?
It won't pull apart because of the wick.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, that's a good point.
Anyway, our next video isn't about silver, is it?
No, it's about where we've been today, actually.
Yeah, and it's really sort of inspired by Will Hornbuckle, the metal detectorist and YouTuber that I've been chatting to lately. So we've taken the metal detector out, and we'll be showing our
Finds.
adventures.
Our adventures, yeah.
Our adventures and our
Our escapades out in the wild
Escapades.
world.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.
See you
viewers.
then.
Bye. Well, Igor is a bit of a fan of all things spooky, so he's brought his spooky beer collection in to share with us.
Yeah, there's one.
It's Halloween.
Yeah, that's the Halloween special, that one.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's just something about
Pumpkin beer.
Pumpkin, very nice actually.
Bring
There's
that on forward a bit.
just something about the bottles. I mean, this is their sort of main production.
Oh, Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
It's by,
Attractive looking guy in that
yeah.
label there. Yeah.
It's just something about the style of the labels that I like. And also got Goliath there, and all of them are named after sort of what they represent, except for Hobgoblin, which hasn't really got an ideal name. So Goliath is supposedly their strongest beer, and Gingerbeard is
yeah.
ginger beer. And this is another one I picked up that I liked the look of the
label
label
on.
on. I'm a bit of a fan
What's that
of
one?
folklore art. This is Shepherd's Neame Spooks Ale.
Spooks Ale. Quite appropriate, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the theme.
Of course, because it's the art style that really appeals to me. It's not just beer that I collect. Some of you may have seen me fiddling around with these in one of the
Oh, your
videos.
vintage playing
My
cards.
vintage playing cards, in the 1800s, designed to look like they've been left in an alleyway for 200 years. But also these, which are sort of completely normal on the front, but I sort of like the back style of them with their skeleton in a gentlemanly top hat.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Very good.
quite like those. And then also I quite like the art style of this pack, which is called the Ghost Pack. very
Can you make those cards disappear through walls then?
No, I'm not that good. I'm sure if you gave them to someone who knew what they were doing, they probably could. And the idea is that all the colour's been sucked out of them, and it's not very related to silver, but
well, this is a Halloween special.
It is a Halloween special, so things should be a little bit out of the ordinary. So,
as they are on Halloween.
As they are. So, yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing those.
That's right.
Let's see if we can't cast this. You might need that cocktail stick just to poke it into there.
I'm going to get it then.
I think that's working alright there. Yeah, we'll just sit that balancing on there. That's filled out nicely, hasn't it?
Yep. Right, let's see if we can't cast our own coin.
Yeah, rather than mint it. Look that cool now, I suppose.
Yeah.